What's up guys, I'm Nick Panda. Today's video we're just going to be doing a quick tutorial on DaVinci 16 as I've had some people ask me about it and which editor I use, and this is it. And I was going to show you guys the basic features of this and why I chose this over Premiere Pro, and basically just the simple stuff of this. I find that this software in general to edit is just a lot easier and than Pro, and it's just a lot less complicated, and it's free, so it's always easier for the people. And so basically these sections, you can edit and cut out your videos. So there's a media pool where you can easily import your files, and all you have to do is drag and drop them, and after that you can just cut your video very simply, and you can cut your video and just do features like that. This will be where you do your green screening, and I find that it's just so easy to green screen in this, and it's just so much easier than using Pro, mainly just because the nodes and getting rid of your green screen is just easy as, and it's just faster rendering as well. Fusion here, I never really get this bit. It's a bit confusing, but more of a high-tech version of what you want to do. There's Fairlight, so you can change your volume and play around with all this, and it's fairly easy once you get used to it. And this will probably be where you do most of your video editing and all of that stuff.
I'd just like to add that it's very good for beginners. Premiere Pro is very complicated and you do have to watch a lot of tutorials on it. And also, I'm sorry guys that I did just cut in there, but yeah, you didn't even know I was here. I'm just a ghost.
Yeah, basically, yeah, it's just so much easier and
good for beginners.
Yeah. It's just your all of this stuff is just your captures, and obviously you can put in your own capture device unless you don't want to use it. So for what we use, for the most part, we use NVIDIA to record, and because we find that it puts out the best quality.
To record, use Streamlabs to stream.
Yeah. And this is edit, and this will just be where you want to cut down your clips, and if you want to combine them over the top, this would be where you do it at. And I think the thing I like about this the most is that there's just so much easier features to use, like titles. When using these, it's just so much easier. So if I was to put a text in, you just put it over the top, and then you just have the video there, and you could edit whatever you wanted to say. That you can change your transition, so I like to play around with these a lot, and I find that they're just a lot cleaner and a lot less time consuming when you're just using this instead of Pro. As well as that, there's also the effects, so all your FX you could use, and yeah, it's basically just the easiest to use. As well as that, I don't really use these as much. I find that, like, as long as you keep it simple and clean, and you can pretty much do everything you can in Pro, and I find that, like, for the amount that, since this is free and Pro obviously costs money, the amount of money you'd put into this and effort is just overweighs Pro in general. And like the nice thing about this is everything's compact into one, so I don't have to search that far to go try and get the razor to cut this video. I can just easily put a title in and change my font to whatever I want. Like, for example, if I was to put a text here and then edit the title, all you would have to do is press this and then go into title, and from there you can change it to any of these fonts. And I find that these are, like, they have some really good ones on here. The one I like to use is up here somewhere, Comic Sans, and I'll just use this, and it's like simple to use. and then boom, you've just got that on the video, and you can just keep going from there. And I find that it comes out the cleanest when you're using that. And you can also just put music underneath that, and that'll play alongside the video, and it'll just come out like a lot cleaner than some of the others. Like I've seen some other people using some free ones, and I find that out of all of them, this one is just the best, like easiest. It has the most features out of all of them, and it's a lot less time consuming when you're just trying to put out a video. Obviously when you're editing stuff like what we do with the meme-tages and compilations and stuff, it's a lot harder and it takes a lot more time, but like in the end it's still funny, and it comes out, so it's all good. But basically, yeah, I find that this is just the easiest to use, and it has the most features compared to all the others, and DaVinci on its own is just definitely the best.